All right. Let's try that. Try that one more time. Uh, Super windy outside. Had to hop back in the truck and make it at least bearable. I don't know that I'm gonna get to watch a movie tonight on the side of the trailer, but we'll see. Um, and I got it on a tripod, so it should be good anyway. I'll be sure to update that too because I think I figured out everything. I've got it to where I can set it up on Bluetooth speaker, and I can set it up on Bluetooth headphones, and I can play it through the onboard speaker of the projector. So I think the headphones are probably my favorite way to do it because I got some really nice Sony headphones that are top notch, and they hook up Bluetooth. So yeah. What's up, Shoestring? I don't know if I just deleted the last. Yeah, thanks, Mark. It's I can't tell. It's incredible. Now I still got one window open, but it's incredibly windy, man. I listened back to the audio of the first one, and I just deleted that video. So there wasn't anything groundbreaking on there. So you're not missing out on anything. I just said that I got to go to Springfield. I'm here in Batavia, New York. Then I got to go to what's the name of the town? I have to go to a Walmart DC in Harrisonville, Missouri. It's like 2 hours away from Springfield, so may bobtail out of there to Springfield just because I'm ready to get this done. And if I get another load that goes to Springfield, I may have to wait around another day. And anyway, I got a crack in my windshield. It's pretty ginormous. Just happened the other night when I was driving, and scared the mess out of me. Big rock. I didn't see it until I heard it. So big rock jumped up. You see it there. It hit down below the below that line. That chip was already there. That chip happened like like 3 days after I started my lease. So load of appliances. Wow. Oh, like VCRs and stuff. No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like the Southeast. It doesn't pay the best. Those routes in the Southeast don't necessarily pay the best, but that's where I'm from, man. I'm from South Georgia. Live in South Carolina now, so I don't know. It's just kind of this familiar area, I guess, is why I like it so much. But so yeah, so I got to get that windshield fixed. Dishwashers, nice. Windshield oil change and chassis lube. Prime put out a thing, I guess I saw it about 3-4 weeks ago, talking about a new service that they offer. The fifth wheel and I guess just back half of the truck, there's like a steam clean that they do. So I think I might get that before I do my chassis lube. See how clean they can get everything. They said they recommend every 100,000 miles, but it wasn't much. I want to say it was, like $40 or something. So I'm gonna check that out. What's up, Nick? We'll get that done. Like I said, oil change, windshield. The windshields. I hope that they have one. I need to call them tomorrow when I get on the road, because apparently, with the way Peterbilt windshields are put in, they have to cure for 24 hours before like you can drive it or something. Reason I know that is because when I first signed my lease, there was a crack in the windshield, and they had to replace it at the Kenworth dealership around the corner from Springfield. And I was like, yeah, I just probably shouldn't take it through a car wash or something. He's like, no, man, you gotta leave it here. I was like, what? So apparently the glue or whatever that they seal the windshield with. Has the cure for 24 hours. So not looking forward to that. Hopefully they'll let me stay in the truck after it's done. Hopefully they'll let me drive it back to the terminal. That way I can have showers and bathrooms and all that stuff. Because if they have to do it at the Kenworth dealership again, I might be stuck there, but it shouldn't be for just a day. So hopefully they'll let me drive it back, as long as I tell them I'm not taking any loads. I'm just driving it right back to the terminal. Oil change, I think I'm probably like 4,000 miles away from being due for an oil change. So I figure if I'm going for a windshield, might as well get the oil change, and I'm also past due for the chassis lube. I don't know what all they do with that. I guess just there's some grease points on the back or something that they clean up and re-grease. Yeah, just got back from Walmart, about 30 minutes away, and yeah, Nick, doing good, man, doing good. Like I said, I just got back from Walmart, picking up some supplies. It was right around the corner from my last drop off, and then this one still had time, so I just drove on over here. They got this real big gravel parking lot for you to park in until your appointment time. Appointment's at 7 a.m., but I called the guard shack and he told me, you know, probably 1 or 2 or something. So I might go over there around 1 or 2 and see if they'll take me early. If they do, I can get a head start on the road. It's always good when you can get a head start. But if not, 7 a.m. So Big Mike, how do I like my wings? Gonna try to get out there afterward. Oh yeah, come on, man. There's plenty of room in the parking lot. Like I said, hopefully the wind will slow down and shoot a movie or something up on the side of the trailer. But yeah, if you want to come hang out, come on. You know where I'm at. You said it wasn't far from your house, so yeah. Now, if you got wings, dude, that's awesome, man. I got plates and napkins and drinks. But yeah, if you make it, come on. Wings. Oh yeah, dude. Whatever, man. If you bringing wings, you're bringing them. You bring what you want to bring, man. Come on. What else is new? Oh, the wheel covers, man. Those are pretty cool. I'm impressed with the quality. I didn't know what kind of quality they were gonna be, but they're pretty good. Burner D, I'm glad you asked that. It's working awesome. I think I don't know if you know what a Gorilla Pod is. A Gorilla Pod's basically a flexible, let's see. It's a flexible tripod. Where is it? So this is it. I think I originally got this Gorilla Pod for live streaming like I'm doing right now. You see people holding the phone up kind of like that. But I think that this is kind of going to be a permanent home for this guy. It's got a quick connect base on it. Basically, it's got a thread that you thread into the back, and then it snaps in to the tripod, and then you can adjust the legs and kind of set it wherever you want it. And then it's also got a ball head, if I can do this, on the top, so you can adjust it, pretty much wherever you want it. And then when you get the level right, then you tighten down that screw and it stays where it's at. It runs off of battery power. Oh, I didn't see that comment. It runs off of battery power. I don't know how you go back to comments. Oh, that looked like a long one too. Sorry, say that again. I'll have to figure out how to get into these comments and stuff. But yeah, so it runs off of battery power. It runs like 3 hours on the battery. It's got the HDMI, You see that? It's got HDMI here. It's got the audio out. USB. I don't know what that's for. I didn't really read the directions or anything. And then the power, and then there's like a reset button. But man, it really is great. It's got 2 modes. It's got a high output and kind of like an eco mode. I'm super thrilled with it. Another cool thing about the tripod is when you set it down, it's got this vent that it kind of breathes instead of just laying it flat on a surface. It elevates it, so it lets it suck air in to keep it cool and stuff. I'm more than thrilled with this thing. Of course, the farther you get back from whatever, like on the trailer, you got, I got some video clips that I'll put in my next produced video that I do of the other night using it. Man, just like I said, the farther you get back from the trailer, just the bigger and bigger it gets, but it never loses resolution. It stays super high quality. The box advertises 1080p, and I believe it. Did you hear about the PSD student, the 7 to 8 foot? No, I did not. Dude, I've got to figure out these comments. What the heck? Oh, there you go. Sorry. You're a big guy. Did you have a hard time sleeping on the top bunk during training? I did not. I was very careful. I will say that I was very careful getting up there because it's pretty frightening. But no, you'll be good, Timothy. Don't worry about that, man. Like I said, just take it slow during PSD is the only time you're going to be sleeping in the top anyway. During TNT, you'll be driving and switching with your trainer, so you got to sleep on the bottom bunk. That is a FMCSA, Federal Motor Carrier something. That's a law. You can't sleep in the top bunk while you're moving. Okay, now I get to see how these comments. There we go. Oh, I got behind, sorry. Hear about the PST student that's 7'8", and that's what happens when you leave windows down. You get a mosquito in here, and I'll never get him out. 7'8", that's crazy. I'm 6'5". I couldn't imagine. I saw that one in the camera. Daggum. No, I'm 6'5". I couldn't imagine another foot and a couple inches. I already see on top of people's heads now. Plan on coming to Prime lease if able to get a Pete. I think it just went out the window. What size power cooler would you suggest? What? Get a Pete. What size power cooler would you suggest for extra cold storage for food and stuff? So I got I use the refrigerator from the actual company store. That's the brand Truck Fridge, Italian design. That's the one that I use. It is expensive, but the way it's sold is they say that the compressor and all the internal parts can take the bumping and the hard hits and stuff that you take on the road instead of a cheaper fridge. And that's the only bad thing is this size truck only carries room for that half-size refrigerator, but I carry a cooler on the back of the truck too. I'll show you that. I don't know, a couple of y'all have probably seen this before, but I carry I got an Arctic cooler, and I got a ratchet strap on this side, and then ratchet strap on that side, so it ain't going nowhere. And then, of course, Diet Coke and Monsters, stuff like that. And it does not have any issue with the corner of the trailer turning. I can turn the trailer, past 90 degrees, and it doesn't touch the front of the trailer. So that helps out too. You can carry as long as you keep ice in it, that's the main thing. If you run out of ice, then whatever's in there is going to spoil. But sandwich meat, condiments, stuff like that are it's easy to keep stuff like that in there too, and then keep the inside refrigerator for more important stuff, I guess. I made a Walmart run before I came here. Pork chops, sausage dogs, some ground beef, some blocks of cheese and crackers, my tuna. I'm telling you guys, I do that tuna and crackers religiously. It's so easy. Just cut the top off a can and pour it in a bowl, mix it up, a little mayo, mustard, salt and pepper, Texas Pete. That's a good meal there. So, oh, okay. But yeah, definitely having a cooler is a huge help. So, met him 2 weeks ago. That tall guy, cool. How much does one of those projectors go for? Big Mike, $349 now. I hadn't had a chance because I just got fluent with it, but I don't even know where the box. Let me see if I can find the box. I recommend this one, and I'll tell you why. The one time I can't find the box, it's in the way 90% of the time. Oh, here it is. This is the box. Mirror, as I think that's how you say it. Mirror. 100-inch screen size, 1080p. So Best Buy sells these. They probably have 15 different models. This one, and I think I lied. I told you it runs for 3 hours. It runs for 2 hours on battery. Best Buy sells these. Amazon sells them. Walmart sells them. The company Mirror itself, their website sells them. But this one is the lumen count that really made it worth it for me. 400 lumens. So like I said, this one on Mirror's website is $349. At Best Buy, it was $459. I found it on another website for $359, and then I ended up going to their website for $349. And Best Buy, of course, will match anybody's price as long as it's like a direct from that place. But yeah, so the 400 lumen makes a huge difference. The built-in speaker, I think it's a 2-watt speaker, something like that. It's usable. The other ones have lower output in lumens, lower output in sound. They're not 1080p. This one's 1080p, and it truly is. If you look back at my last video when I was at home, I did some video up against a blank wall in my living room, and there's one scene where the frog is like, he blinks his eye, and man, it's crystal clear. It's incredible. You know, projectors aren't really known for, I say this, what I grew up understanding as a projector wasn't really known for quality videos. You think like back in school, you see a projector, it's all fuzzy and stuff. Not this new technology, guys. Also, somebody commented the other day when I was projecting on the ceiling, and you saw that when it was sitting on the floor in between the seats, it was kind of sitting back at an angle like this to shoot up at the ceiling, but it was still level. This one has, it's got an auto level, auto keystone, auto focus, manual focus. So basically whatever orientation it is, it'll shoot it up and then figure out what it's shooting against, and it'll straighten the picture out. I don't know how it does it. I think it's magic or witchcraft. I'm not sure, but it works. Even setting it on the ground to shoot on the side of the trailer. You think the trailer, you know, you're shooting up 10, 12 feet off the ground, and I got this little tripod sitting on the ground shooting up like this at the side of the trailer. It figures out how to level it. I don't know how it does it, but it does it. So yeah, $349 through Mirar's website. Go to them. If you go to Best Buy, pull up the company's website, because their price is cheaper. And that was the only other thing is M289. It's a Mirar M289 is this one. Like I said, definitely happy with this, because that back window on the passenger side, I got the cover over it now, but it's a huge window, and if I put a TV up there, it blocks the whole window. Also, this plugged into the inverter uses a ton less power than a TV does, and I'm streaming it from my iPad, iPhone, MacBook, whatever. It'll stream from all three. I got the little plugs that just stream it. So yeah, check them out. Those projectors are awesome. I'm super happy with it. I'm gonna watch a video tonight, and oh yeah, Mark's coming and bringing wings, so me and Mark might be out here in this grassy field watching a movie up against the side of the trailer tonight. Who knows? But yeah, dude, I don't know how to say this unbiased, but I trained in 2 Freightliners, and hands down, I'm super glad that I went with this Peterbilt. I love it. Hadn't had any problems, knock on fake wood. But yeah, if you wanna come here and lease and be comfortable doing it, I'm telling you, this Peterbilt's the way to go. It's bigger on the inside, especially in the bed back there. Oh, that's the other thing. I got the mattress from the company store. Awesome. Again, it's expensive, but I sleep on it every night. So I mean, I don't have a problem spending money on stuff that I use every night like that. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm sorry. Coming. Oh yeah. But yeah, again, cooler. Refrigerator, you can only get the half size in the Peterbilt. It's kind of a downside, but I would take the more comfortable ride, bigger bed, more smooth ride over bumps. I will take that over a refrigerator, a third bigger than that one. So projector, switched live chat, not top chat. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I'll figure that out on the next one, but I appreciate that info. Success won't let anyone order Pete's for a while. Very interesting, Nicholas. I did not know that. I don't know what's going on there, but I feel like too, this is a 2020 Peterbilt. I got it with 200 and I want to say it was like 220,000 miles on it. It was a team truck before I got it. So I got 293 on there now. So this is 2020. Obviously, it was produced sometime 2018, 2019, before the whole plague came around and messed everything up. So I know that they're having problems with quality control across the board. I know I'm looking at a Kenworth across there from another company. I know Freightliners, production-wise, Success Leasing saying it's hard to get trucks, get parts and stuff. That's why I'm hoping that they have the windshield for this truck when I go back to get that replaced too. But like I said, I think I got lucky because this one was produced before they started just trying to pump things out one after another. So, and I feel like I will, by the time I'm ready to get another one, like I said, this one ends December of 2023 is when the lease is up on this one. So by that time, hopefully, everything will be back normal, and production will be great. Quality control will be back to where this one was when it was built. I hate that they're not ordering any right now, because that stinks. I love mine. Justin said, "What do you use to cook with?" I have a grill, a portable grill. I've done a few video clips on it. Super handy. It runs off the small green camping propane cylinders. That one's super handy. And then I got a microwave too. That's about it. If I need anything else, I'll Uber to a fancy restaurant. But yeah, I don't, outside of a grill and a microwave, if I want something else, I'll go to a restaurant while I'm at a truck stop or something. That's another thing. Ubers are super helpful, being a truck driver, because you don't want to leave your trailer and drive your truck somewhere else. So just leave the whole thing and get an Uber. What's the best company that will pay for my CDL? Blake. I'm a little biased, but my opinion is Prime. Worked for them for 12 months, and they forgive the, I guess they consider it a tuition loan, I guess. But yeah, 12 months, and they wipe it away. I was super fortunate with my training. I got a great trainer, Marlou. We still talk every day, just about. And I feel like that's really important too, is getting a good trainer. If you don't, it can be miserable. Plus, when I started, it was 50,000 mile minimum requirement for TNT. So that was good that I got a good trainer, because 50,000 miles, long time. But I ended up they changed it after I'd passed 30. I think I did like 40, they did like 46,000 miles or something like that. But yeah, having a good trainer is key. Still losing weight? Yes, RJ. I think total, since I started the application process last November, down 42 pounds. Pretty happy with that. Nick, if you want to come watch a movie too, I got another chair for you. Whatever train in the future. I don't know. I talked to Marlou about that actually, and he's a great trainer. He's trained for a long time, but a lot of y'all know that the pay for students just went up during TNT, and that pay, I don't know if you know this or not, but comes out of the pocket of your TNT trainer. Your TNT trainer pays you while you're training. So the pay going up for the student is a good thing, but it doesn't change for the trainer, basically because the way that trainers are compensated is they are able to complete more loads, more trips during that time. So that's their compensation, is you get more loads. So the pay's gone up, but the bandwidth, I guess, of two drivers hasn't gone up. So I know a couple people are kind of weighing the pros and cons of training now versus training that. It's like another $200 a week or something. So $800 a month on additional. So I mean that gets kind of expensive. So I don't know. I like being alone. I like cranking up the music. I'll play Spotify or something and just crank the music up. But I'm always safe. It's never too loud where I can't hear my surroundings. I want to say that on the record. uh, have you had to PM the Peterbilt? No, Ernesto. That's where I'm going now. I'm in New York, getting ready to go to Missouri. I got to get an oil change and a chassis lube, and I have a cracked windshield, so I got to get that fixed too, which I'm not looking forward to because I hear that's expensive. So good to see you live. Yeah, I know. I finally got past 1,000 subscribers, which is pretty awesome. Thank y'all for that. But this going live thing is one thing that you get after you reach 1,000 subscribers. You can't do it, at least from your phone. You can't do it. Plug it in. No matter of fact, you can't go live from your phone until you reach that 1,000 subscribers. So now that mile marker has been reached, I can go live, anywhere, and you guys don't have to just wait around for me to make another stupid video. You can just talk to me this way too. All I need is a microwave and frozen food. So yeah, I will say the thing about frozen food, and I'm gonna unplug this real quick, turn that back around. Thing about frozen food, so you can see you got, food here, food in there. That's your freezer in these refrigerators. And if you, it's not gonna stay open, is it? Anyway, it is, it's a very small area. There's a meat processing place where I'm from in Georgia, and every time I go there, I get their they make really good sausage dogs, and they make like an 8-pack that comes frozen, and I can only fit 2 packs of that in that freezer. So frozen stuff, unless you have like an auxiliary freezer, not real easy. That was my plan too, especially like frozen vegetables, those steam bags and stuff. I can fit like 3 bags of Brussels sprouts in there, and I mean that's it. That's it's unfortunate, but kind of makes you do with fresh vegetables. Just tuning in from South Florida. All right, man, I love Florida. I love Florida. I love the beaches in Florida. That Cocoa Beach. Gosh, I went there. I had a couple videos back. I was at Cocoa Beach, in the ocean, on the beach, in the water, 2 times in like 6 days, in between trips. I love the beach there. And then the pier, was it the pier, Cocoa Beach Pier, whatever? Peel and eat shrimp. Golly, makes me want to be back at the beach. I just got off of home time, so. How would you rate Prime Ink training overall? I'm still studying for my general knowledge. It's the only place I've ever driven a truck. I was a firefighter for 7 years, so I was used to heavy trucks and driving, in town, highway, all that. I was used to maneuvering, but never with a trailer. So that was kind of the learning curve. With a fire truck, it's a lot shorter wheelbase. Obviously, there's no hinge, no pin, so it's just tires follow where you go. This one, you got to, do your long swings and stuff. So, but that being said, I was used to driving heavy vehicles, like carrying water, fire trucks, a little bit over 8 pounds a gallon. Some of them carried, 2,000, 2,500 gallons of water. I was used to heavy trucks, but I'd never driven a truck and trailer. We had a couple Freightliner fire trucks, so the cab of my trainer's truck was very familiar. I don't know, man. Like I said, this is the only place I've driven a truck. So I've heard people. Marlou drove for Stevens Transport. He hated it. He said the pay was no good. The lease programs, leasing, he said it would bring home like $600, $700 a week leasing a truck. I mean, company drivers make more than that here. So, and that's anecdotal, I don't have any direct experience with anybody else but Prime. So, I'm super thrilled with it. They I was very fortunate that I got a great trainer to get me through the process. They set you up to succeed. Really, I mean, your success is going to depend on you, though. And that's another reason why I don't talk about money and stuff like that. Just because I feel like I'm successful, my work ethic may be different than yours, where, how else can you say this? Like if I drop off a load at 6 p.m. or something like that, you can tell your dispatcher, hey, I'll just wait till morning, and get a load then. That's a lot of time. So if you want to be, on top of your game and all that stuff, just keep moving. Like I said, dotting I's, crossing T's, making sure your seals match, not having any avoidable issues and problems, kind of flying under the radar, I got a great fleet manager. We've never met. I don't know. I mean, just, he knows my name. He knows, how I like to run. He knows where I live. But I mean, I try to just kind of fly under the radar. Like I said, I try not to, good or bad. I don't want to cause any waves, I don't want to be like known for I don't know if that makes sense. I have a YouTube channel. I don't know if that makes any sense. But like I don't want to be like known throughout Prime, like in a bad way. You know what I mean? So I just try to, I don't know. I drop off the trailers. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that. Yeah, I love Prime. I'm super happy. But again, it's the only place I've been, so. Have a nice, safe trip. Thank you, Carlos. You have internet on your truck? Yes. Yeah, Nick. I do have internet. It's that cylinder right there. It is spot on. Matter of fact, yep, that's what I'm on right now. Dude, it's T-Mobile home internet. When I was looking for internet, I kept running into, Verizon. Even T-Mobile has these mobile internet things. They're like the size of a phone, but they have like 50 gigabyte, 100 gigabyte limits. And I'm like, that's not gonna work, because I can look at data on my phone, and before I had anything, I was just using my phone for like Netflix, anything I'm doing, and I used 370 something gigabytes in 1 month. So I knew the little portable ones weren't gonna work. So yeah, T-Mobile home internet. It plugs in and it's unlimited, unthrottled 5G Wi-Fi. Couldn't be happier with it. I'm super glad I got it. All my devices are attached to it. Like I said, I'm streaming on it right now. Yeah, I'm glad you asked that, because that was one of the updates I wanted to give. T-Mobile home internet. The last video that I did, I put a link to it in the description, so check that out. Yeah. I think I recorded a speed test. I got like 130 megabits a second at a truck stop. And I mean, that's stupid internet. So yeah, I got T-Mobile home internet in my truck. The device is free. It's normally $60 a month for the service for unlimited unthrottled. But if you sign up for it, like right now, it's $50 a month, and it stays $50 a month until you cancel it. Got the wings ordered. Mark, you are the man. Like I said, I got napkins and plates and drinks. I'd be a great trainer. Oh, thank you. I don't know, I just like, I think I like solitude too much. Even if it wasn't for the, the pay difference lately, I don't know. If I want to drive straight through, I can drive straight through. I don't have to worry about somebody like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom, or hey, can we pull over here, get something to eat? You know, I like people. I like interacting with people. That's why I do this, is to try to share my story with people. But man, I'm very much an independent loner kind of person. Like I said, I love people, but loud truck. I'm sure y'all heard that. Keep going, buddy. Yeah, I like being alone. Like I said, if I want to turn the music up real loud, if I want it completely quiet in the truck driving down the road, I can do that. You know, I don't ever close this curtain while I'm driving. I really don't close it anytime. It stays open. If I go to sleep, I just pull the windshield curtains, which are awesome because it makes this whole thing feel bigger. And that's what I like about that top bunk too, is half of it flips up, so it makes like an L shape between the back wall and where that bed is, so you can keep all your bags and stuff back there. It just opens up that area so much more. Oh, how's your backing now? Are you where you can back up in any spots? No, this is just a bit, backing's fine, and a lot of people get worried about that. Don't worry about it. It comes with time. It really does. I feel like I'm very proficient in it. This is just a big gravel parking lot. There's no lines or spots or anything. I'm just off to the side. But no, a lot of people are concerned with backing. And it sounds weird to say this, but it's 100% true. The more that you drive forward, the more familiar you get with how the truck handles, the better you'll get at backing. It sounds weird, it really does, but when you drive forward and you see how the trailer responds, and then you back up and you know how the trailer's gonna respond, it makes it so much easier. It just comes with time, it really does. This truck is like 8 or 9 inches longer than a Freightliner. So coming off of TNT with Marlou, he had a Freightliner. It took a little bit of a learning curve because, you know, say I'm backing into a spot there, I'm gonna pull up straight. The spot's, you know, perpendicular to me. I'm gonna turn out and then I'm gonna turn straight. In a Freightliner, you have to really, really lock that wheel all the way to the right to get that trailer to start swinging. On this truck, it's so long that less turn makes more of an impact on the angle of the trailer. It took, you know, maybe a week, and then I just realized, oh, you don't have to turn as hard to get as much movement. Let me plug this phone back in. You don't have to turn as hard to get as much reaction from the trailer. And that's another thing, is when you get starting going straight back, you want to make sure that you're straightening out in time to where you don't turn into the other trailer. That's another thing. I got this little knob, matches the color of the truck. Thought that was pretty cool. But it's super helpful for straightening back out in a hurry, making big turns and stuff. Really cool, like that. Recommend it if you want to get one. I'm a trainer and I average about 9,500 a week. That is awesome, Nick. David, what's up? When you gonna be in Springfield? Sometime middle of the week. I'm not sure. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. But yeah, if you're around, shoot me a message for sure. Man, getting backed up, sorry. What's up? I'm the same way on being alone, have my own space. I just got done orientation at Werner. Nice. They said I can be a trainer after 6 months. It's the same here at Prime, 6 months. And a winter season. Yep, same thing. Yeah, so 6 months of, I think they call it A seat. Basically solo eligible, 6 months, and then at least one winter season. I don't know what that was. Sounded like a monster in the woods. But yeah, Matthew, congratulations, dude. Good for you, man. Driving anywhere, driving right now is an awesome career. Really is. Looking forward to getting to Prime. Love being by myself. Yes. I'm glad I'm at Prime and I love being by myself. Going company, so less worries. Good for you, man. I think, I don't remember what video it was. It's like my first week of going lease. I said that it's the right thing for me. I can't tell you that it's the right thing for you. I've got a business experience. I owned a construction company for 7 years. So I understand, you know, I don't want to say the business side of things. That sounds cheesy, but I know what it's like to run a business. So it definitely made it easier. But yeah, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong. People, you know, you'll hear people, oh, if you don't go lease, you know, do what you want to do. Good for you, Matthew. Oh, that was OTC. I'm sorry. Yeah, good for you, bud. Just got your CDL. Where should you go? Good question. I don't know. It's up to you, man. If you come to Prime, you're still gonna have to go through training. You actually have to go through TNT longer. I think if you come with a CDL, you come with your CDL, no experience. I think you have to do 50,000 miles instead of the new 30,000 for if Prime trains you. After this trainee, I'm done. Money isn't worth it. Nick, I have heard that, but I haven't experienced it, so I don't know. Brennan, what up? Nick said, my fleet manager said that Prime is having a hard time getting more people to train. I'm sure that's probably the case. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's, you know, probably a majority of people like me and you just, I like being alone. There's, I guess to compare it to another thing is, you know, with the new fuel agreement is with Pilot and Flying J. I like what I like. I like Loves. Loves is clean. They're always glad to see you. They're always clean. They're always glad to see you. We get free showers there. I can take 7 showers in a row if I want to. You get 3 points per gallon instead of 4 points. I don't care about that. 1 point. Again, there's pros and cons to things like that. Loves over the last almost year that I've been starting my training and all that stuff till now. Loves has won my business. You know, what did I think the guy's name's Sam that does all the fuel bid stuff, and he'll get on the Friday morning videos and stuff. Said the average price difference from Pilot Flying J to Loves is plus or minus 6 cents per gallon. Truck holds 200 gallons. If I fill up from bone dry, empty, 200 gallons, that means it's like $12 difference. $12. Loves is worth me going to for $12. I like it. Now I know that's not, there's certain states where I wouldn't get fuel at Love's, but I get fuel at the state before. Oh, but yeah, so I got off on a tangent there. Talking about having a hard time finding people. It's because people get stuck in their ways. They like what they like. I like being by myself. I like interacting with y'all. I think it's really cool that freaking 1,000 people subscribe to a channel to watch me drive a truck. Hopefully it's helping. That's 100% the reason that I started doing this, is because when I was trying to decide where to go, I noticed, I was like, there's a handful of truck driver channels, and like 60% of them are driving for this company called Prime. So I think that says a lot that Prime has a big market share of the YouTube truck driver channels. Now there's a lot of independent guys out there. There's a lot of company guys for different companies and stuff. But man, you think YouTube and you think truck driving, man, a lot of them are Prime drivers. It's crazy. Prime Kool-Aid tastes good and tastes great. Dude, you making fun of me? I don't care, dude. I'm super happy. This is making great money. It's nuts. Hey, from Florida. What up? Again, love Florida. You have CDL permit before you go. Yeah, so your fleet manager, not your fleet manager, your recruiter will explain all that stuff. But yeah, now, because of the plague, they're doing a lot of stuff that they used to do at orientation. You're doing in your home state, like drug test, physical, permits. They're doing all that stuff in your home state now. So I like that better. But yeah. So you get your permit in your home state, and then your recruiter will tell you also, when you're filling out the paperwork, there's a box that you have to check when you get your permit, and it has to do with intrastate travel. So like outside of your home state, you got to make sure you check that box. But everybody that works at the DMV knows what box that you're supposed to check. Just tell them you're going to a company that drives the lower 48 states, and they know what box to check. Rather be alone or have my dog. Man, Nick, that was a hard choice, but to me, at the same time, it wasn't a hard choice. I don't think I could make my dog stay in the truck for as long as I do. My parents have pretty much adopted my dog. They have 2 other dogs. They're outside. They got like 40 acres at their house. There's a pond, so I mean, he's much happier there chasing squirrels, and he actually killed like 2 of my mom's chickens. But he's not a mean dog. I don't know if he's never seen a chicken before, but yeah, I think he's a lot happier out there than he would be anywhere in here. Plus, the first truck that I looked at, Success Leasing sent me over to the detail bay to look at a truck, and it was a Freightliner. And I mean, this happened with any truck. I'm just pointing out it was a Freightliner. To go look at to lease, and I got in, man, it had dog hair, like fit, like you could tell that they like swept it out, but in the nooks and crannies and stuff, man, it smelled like urine. I'm hoping it was dog urine, but I don't know. My truck, my bed back there is a mess. There's boxes and stuff and empty bags from when I went to Walmart. But man, I try to do a good job of keeping my truck clean. I get it washed, regularly. I got a broom. I sweep the floor out at the end of the day, every day. Febreze everything. When I turn this truck back in, I want it to, maybe somebody else will get it that's like me, looking for a good clean truck. I don't smoke, so this truck was a non-smoker before me, so I mean I'm happy about that. That was a plus. Have you had any issues with your dispatch? My dispatch. I've heard prom drivers having issues. No. I haven't had any issues with dispatch. Now the sales department has kind of dropped the ball a couple times, but not to the point where it's worth making a video about. Like it's little things. It's when people say it's par for the course, or it's some things are expected. Little hiccups like what I'm talking about, like appointment times being 2 hours later, or instead of a drop and hook, it's or instead of a live load, it's a drop and hook, and I don't have 3/4 of a tank, so I got to go run fill up with fuel in the reefer unit before I can drop the trailer off. Just little stuff. Like, it's annoying, but in the grand scheme of things, it's a great life. It really is. I have nothing to complain about for the number of trips that I've completed versus the number of issues that I've run into with sales. Now it's aggravating sometimes not to and I've heard a couple people talk about like these mysterious sales department. Like, I don't know, man. I never had any problem. I can count on both hands in like, I guess the 9 months that I've been solo, I can count on both hands the number of times that something has inconvenienced me. Other than that, I haven't had any issues. No. Before you accept a load, your fleet manager should look at your clock, but before you accept any loads, you need to make sure that you've got time to run it. But that's more on you than anybody. I don't know what issues that they've been having. Let's see. Oh man. Loner with your dog, yeah. Man, I love my dog Cooper, but I don't think I can make him sit in the truck. Issues, there's a Flying J on Route 77 about 10 or 15 minutes from where you're at. I did not know that, because I probably would have gone there and taken a shower. Thank you, Mark. I didn't see it on the map, but I just I saw that they had overnight parking here, and my appointment was 7 a.m. so I needed to hurry up and get here so I could say that I arrived at the 01. So I can PC over there in the morning and then pull out of their parking lot with a fresh clock. So man, I might do this on my iPad next time. These comments are small. I work with public 25 years. I understand wanting your own space. Yeah, Timothy, you're right, man. Yeah, it's yeah. Love, shower, and overall kindness of employees seems to be worth the $12 per fill up. Oh, absolutely, Big Mike. And again, that's average. It could be less than $6. It could be significantly more than $6 per gallon. But my truck, I mean, I never, especially in Northeast, I never get below, a third of a tank. There's some places when you go up, like when you go to Syracuse and you go up to like Buffalo, kind of even up here, there's not a ton of big chain truck stops. A lot of them are these small mom and pops. Some of them are the what do they call them? Service stations, little oasis on the side of the road, and 90% of those you can't use your Prime card. You have to pay for out of pocket, and then it's like it's not even worth turning that in to get reimbursed for. Just write it off in your taxes. Yeah, so I never get below a third of a tank. So yeah, filling up at, even if it's double that, even if it's 12 cents a gallon, still worth it, man. I like Love's. And I know I like Love's. I'll just leave it there. How much do drivers make starting out? Well, Blake David, it's funny you asked that, because I don't know. If there's any prime company drivers here, let David know. You hear the number $900 a week for company drivers. I'm guessing that's probably close to what it is, but again, they don't make a truck payment or fuel payments or anything like that. So I'm the only driver at Prime that isn't a YouTuber. Nick, you might be. You should join, man. Your Pete had SCR problems yet? I don't know what that is, but no. Was down for 5 days. Trainer was down for 8. I don't know what SCR is. Look up Darien Lake Theme Park. All right. We've been on here for an hour. We've been on here 61 and a half minutes. I think it's time to get off here. 40. Oh yeah. I didn't know what the cents per mile was, but yeah, you said 47 cents a mile in a full-size truck, and I think they give you a couple more cents for lightweights, but they say that it's to pay for your discomfort and because you can haul more weight, I guess. 48 cents, 52 cents. Okay, yeah, something like that. Well, cool. Hey guys, I don't know what I've covered a lot of random stuff today. A lot of good questions too. A lot of cool people here too. There's 25 people in here. That's pretty neat. First, I'll call this the first successful live stream. The first one, and it's still windy. You see the grass blowing up. You can't see the grass blowing out there, but yeah. Oh, I got to do my paperwork for the last 2 loads so I can get paid for those. So I'll do that right now. But anyway, just want to say James Best went live for 23 hours. On purpose? I don't know if I can do that. But that mosquito is back in the truck. We'll have to open all the doors again. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. If I did not answer any of your questions, leave a comment in the bottom. You have to give me a second because as soon as we end this, I have to go back in there and then click public instead of private. So give me a minute and I'll unlock it to a public video, and you can leave comments and stuff and all that jazz. Let me know if I can help you guys. You can go live for 24 hours, but it'll show the first 12 hours when it posts. Blueville Chief. Yeah, go back and watch it, man. I answered a lot of questions on here from a lot of different people asking a lot of different stuff. So, anyway, thank you guys. And I guess I'll give you an update when I get to Springfield and see what they say about this windshield and my oil change. I guess that'll be a good video. Oh, real quick, sorry. Tire pass at Love's. I don't know if I'm out in Prime on this. I don't know if they know this. Tire pass is free for Prime drivers. I went in 2 days ago, and here I go again. No, RJ Prime is reefer, flatbed, tanker, and intermodal. They have 4 different divisions. So I go to, I pull into a Love's. I noticed one of my tires was getting low. It was down to like 91 or something. It's supposed to be at 100. So I pull into a Love's and I just, I never use Tire Pass. I ring the button. Guy comes out. he's like, oh yeah, here's your sticker. So they put a sticker on the inside of my door, so the next time they just scan it and they know what all the tires are supposed to be set to. They give you a printout of like your tread depth, what the air pressure was, what it is when they finished, all that stuff. So I was like, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, the guy inside will print it, and he'll give you your paperwork, and you can pay him and all that stuff. I get inside, guy's like, yeah, you're good to go, man. Prime pays for that. I was like, really? It's $5 for the truck, $5 for the trailer. There goes that mosquito. $5 for the truck, $5 for the trailer. And I was like, well, Prime's paying for that. Like, Love's had the fuel bid last year, but they don't have the fuel bid anymore. I don't know if that was like an add-on that Prime was paying for, and somebody just forgot to like turn it off or what. But last night I pulled into Love's, and it was free. So it's another reason to go to Love's. I'll definitely be using that Tire Pass more now. So yeah, Tire Pass at Love's is free for right now. Now somebody at Prime might watch this video and say, what the heck? And it might not be free, but yeah, anyway, so that's all I got. Thanks, guys.